See if this wants to work. Half the time it does, half the time it doesn't. So let's see if it wants to work today. I think it's decided not to. Yeah, I think it's decided not to work today. So much fun when it decides not to work. Oh, that's odd. I should still see that. Trying to set up. Specifically for these people. What? Do you want to work? Does it want to stream for me? No? No? Doesn't want to? Not sure why TikTok never wants to work. Or vertical streaming. The vertical canvas never wants to work for me. I like how it shows it here. But, like, it doesn't do anything. Show preview / program label? I don't know what that is. Search known locations. No idea. Even if I go and click on the vertical stuff, nothing wants to show. So I turn it off and turn it back on again. Does it pop up? I don't think it does. Why do you do this to me? If I make a new scene, test scene, and then swap to this scene, I don't think it changes anything. Come on. Pop up. You don't want to pop up? I always love when it says, like, users unavailable, you know, user is ineligible for streaming, but I streamed on it previously. It just doesn't like that I use a horizontal canvas. But if I just do it like this, if I swap back to a horizontal canvas, and string, refresh the page. Yeah, it says on live. Okay. Not a fan of how that works, but you know, that's how it works. But, you know, who knows? All right. Well, we can continue with what we need to do, which is, I think we're on the 3rd visit, and we're on New Game Plus. And we just finished the ending number 5. Oh, crap. So I would need to load in, because it wants me to do like this New Game Plus. And yeah, New Game Plus does technically work for me. Like I could do it. But let's see. I have a 1205. I could technically go into it, but it's not worthwhile. So, end of the alleyways, and then I think this one's also has the end of the alleyways. Because yeah, I got the antique comb from the new enemy type. So outside of that is same location. End of the alleyways. So how do I get back down in there? Okay, let's turn around. Go this way. So, you know, not a fan that, you know, half the time it just doesn't want to work for me. A vertical canvas, that is. But anyway, I could just sit here talking to myself for quite a while. You know, it's always fun to you know, talk to myself. But we got ending number 5. I'm wondering if I'm getting stick drift finally. I may slightly be getting stick drift. But, I mean, this is one of my 2 original controllers. My other controller, the God of War one. Ooh, I may actually need to go ask a guy about that. Or, for Christmas this year, I can ask for an iFixit thing. And I can learn how to bust one of these bad babies open. One of these ones open. And try to fix it myself. I have a soldering kit. So, I mean, you know, I could try to do it myself, try to learn. Oh, I don't think I'm coming back here, so I could just take this. Okay. So we need to get ending 2 and 3. Again, no red pills. We're on the no red pill run, basically. Come this way. Oh, that's right. That's another website I wanted to open. I wanted to open up Map Genie. Map Genie will tell me where a lot of things are. Don't need any of that. So I don't need to scour wildly for things down in this area. Now this is an area that you've been to before, so I mean, I can look around, but I don't really think there's anything. That's right, I gotta go into this house. It's got into the house. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a thing in here. Take the bandage. How many bandages do I have? 8. Okay, I can take one more bandage.
A good day is always an extraordinary day. An extraordinary day isn't always good. With that in mind, today is
Alright, we go down the stairs. There's an enemy down here as far as I know.
Okay, look, I won level 9, level 1.
But you haven't beaten level 2?
No.
That's the close quarter one. That's a mini buggy. This one always looks different too. What's my Omamori? My god. Well, I do have those Omamoris on. I think that's everything. So we can jump on through. I don't know what my wife is saying. She's talking to herself.
Give up on Hina.
I believe I can turn this way. And there should be... I think there was like a character upgrade or something along this way. I don't think it's still here because this is playthrough number 2. Just smack this guy. And I have the Omamori that heals me every single time I beat these guys up. So, always nice. So going that way got me an antique comb, which is I think 300 faith. So, pretty decent investment, if I would say so. Go up this way and we can start enshrining everything I picked up. Alright, Higashi and the antique comb. I can not draw a Omamori, and I can't even upgrade myself anyway, so I can record my progress. So record on this one. I am probably getting stick drift, finally, after owning my PlayStation for many, many years, I would say. Forget
You're
how many years
lying.
I've owned this.
Aren't you, Shu?
So, who knows? Oh yeah, that's right. Do that, and I'm right here, which is this where I need to be? No, I need to be just a little bit above this to get the other items. So we keep walking in. I'm going. I think we run into some more enemy types. Alright, this can bring us all the way north if we really wanted to look for items. But what we need, I think, is like right here anyway. pretty close by. Should be... Oh, on this barrel. So research journal number 3. A photo attached to a research journal appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of Ebisagoga. And I have to re-scroll all the way down. There were a number of damaged Jizo statues in the hollows of the Divine Tree. I saw old and broken tools laid in front of the statues, most likely so that they could be put to rest. The sacred sword came far before the Inari faith. As such, Jizo statues are more likely than Inari statues to be used as anchors for sealing the sword. It seems I'll need to look into beliefs that are older than the Inari faith to find the sacred sword. Okay, that's the same one. Field. Oh, this is for puzzles. Picked up the dried carcass. So the next one isn't until... school. And this one is like just... Yeah, I see you. Okay. Alright. Calms down. Smack him 3 times and he's down. Alright, turn around. Time for you. How dare you? Try going in for a super hit. Just have to, wait it out if I want to beat him up. Are you kidding? He double tapped me. There we go. He's down. He's down and out. All right. Come walk up
This is in rough shape. I'm going to need to find a replacement.
Can enshrine the dried carcass. Puts me at 1070. I need 2000.
Fast.
I think there might be some items around here. None that I'm seeing right off the bat, though. This one. Oh, what's in here? A chocolate bar. Chocolate's always nice. There's a lot of things. Okay, what's this? A character upgrade. Okay, cool. We got a character upgrade. Oh. That's exactly what I need, but I need 900 some odd more. No, I forgot to save. So if we enshrine it and then we save... Yeah, I'm still needing 850 more anyway. before I can even upgrade myself. Alright, so we move on forward. And go up this way. There's a lantern. Some Higashi, that's 80, I think. Safe. A radio, that doesn't turn on. Nothing that way. And up this way is this.
Cut it
I
out.
can skip this cutscene. Walk up a bit more. And I can go this way. Down to a blockade down here.
Me and Shu used to hang out around here.
This blockade, broken Japanese geta sandal. Beautifully decorated Japanese style slippers. Whoever wore them did so for a long time, but is now cracked beyond repair. Yeah, that looks like it was cracked for other reasons. All right,
Long time
so
ago.
I have to go back to the Jizo statue. Which is down this way. I don't think any monsters pop back up. And up this way. And I believe it is back behind here. Yep, here it is. Alright. I found a damaged Ojizan in the mountains. The character etched in stone base is indecipherable. What was that just now? Mirrors were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. Alright, so I am done with the Jizo statue. So now I can go on into the middle school. We have to go find a key. I can skip this cutscene because it's not a new one. I can skip this cutscene because it's not a new one. And we're in here. So that's the first one, which I think is outside. This one's also outside. So Rinko and Shu are in that room. So I can continue going this way.
Haven't been here since graduation.
Gonna have to like follow a speed run to do some speed run strats. Come the highest difficult. Actually, no, I can't do that because I'm doing
Kura's older than the school.
run number 4 on that.
Hearing a wealthy man built the school.
So
here.
I just have to be a little bit more
Bridge from
careful,
dam
I would say.
construction.
At least that's what I would say. So I'd have to be a little bit more careful. So I'm gonna go ahead and enshrine Higashi and the dried carcass. It's 280. Still 570 away. So I'm gonna keep moving forward. So I got the dried carcass. Next is the key, which is going, I mean, this is, I think that's the locker room. Some Yokon. Anything else here? I'm looking around. Nope. So we go this way. There's one item in here that I need to pick up. A Ramoon. And we jump through. And then where I want to go is on the other side of this. 2 reasons. Oh, quite a few, you guys. Hi, how you doing? Because down here, go inside the western window. You hear a cracking radio. So in here should be an Inari Sama box. Letter from Sakuko to Hinako. Hinako, has anyone tried to rope you into playing this Fox's Sacrifice game before? You basically just write a bunch of names on the blackboard and the fox will tell everyone's future. One of those people will also be granted good luck. But this isn't just some childish game. There are spiritual powers at work here, mark my words. And the fox isn't telling people their futures, it's deciding them for itself. You have to promise me you won't join in, even as a joke. Even if you don't believe it yourself, please. Hinako kimi kanta sachi sakugo rinko shu kotoyuki. Oh, hi kids. Oh, I don't like that you're all staring at me right now. It's not cool. And here's that bow, which should have a couple items in it. Diary of the Revenge and the Omamori Rabbit. I found mention of a transition from the Water Dragon faith to the Divine Tree faith in historical records dating from around the middle of the Kamakura period. There, it is written that a peculiar monk donning multiple masks and measuring over 10 shaku, approximately 3 meters, in height, visited Ebisagoka, a frankly ridiculous overstatement. That monk brought people to a great cedar tree, later to be idolized in the Divine Tree faith, and told them the following: You who fear the water dragon's wrath, quake no more, for the beast grows weak and prepares for slumber. It is none other than this great tree that has sapped the evil from it. Devote yourselves to the great tree, and it shall keep that beast subdued until the end of time. Upon hearing the monk's words, the people of Episagoka abandoned the water dragon faith and converted to the divine tree faith. However, in time, the divine tree faith would also begin to change. Being a settlement hidden away from society, the residents had no way for trading with the outside world. And so, they were forced to treat their tools with extra care. It was from this unique culture that the Tsukumogami faith was born. Local historical records state that the old tools would be brought to the hollows of the divine tree and offered to the gods. Once again, further warping the religion. Between 3-meter tall monks, giant sacred cedars, and dragons, do humans simply sense divine presence in anything larger than themselves? How utterly ridiculous. And then I got the Omamori Rabbit. Press heavy attack immediately after performing a perfect dodge to deal a powerful counter. This counter greatly consumes stamina. Because I have the one on to do a great dodge easier. I don't know. Wouldn't necessarily be a bad build. Wait, I can't leave here anymore. How do I leave? That's the only thing in this entire area. Is just that for me. Really. That's crazy. That's cool. That's stupid though. But that's really the only thing here. Because the next one is worship hall. Yep. It's really the only thing. All right. How do I leave this room? Not that way. Feels like I need to find
This is in
something.
rough shape. I'm going to need to find a replacement fast.
Nope, yep. Origami of fox prayers. To the revered fox, my ancestor, I thank you for your divine revelation. Your will shall be done. Oh. Hi, kid. Oh, one is open. Oh. Hey, Scarecrow. Alright. So it's all the way over this way. Sitting in a box over here. 2F key. And there's really nothing else. Capsules, sledgehammer. That one's not bad. Dried carcass. Oh. Yeah, it's fine if you guys, attack me. Oh, hey, how you doing there, sir? I keep going this way. Oh, they are freaking sprinting my way. Yeah. Figured you would do that. Oh, they're all stuck outside. Okay, so now that I'm back inside, got the raw man, this bandage and a first aid kit in that. Okay, how you doing? So there's a bandage in here, along with a first aid kit. So I have 9 bandages, 2 first aid kits. That's 3, 5, 6, 7 slots so far. Oh, and I think I have a Yokon too. I think the key that I got is for this way. No, did not get that key. I got the upstairs 2nd floor key. So I got the key that goes up this way. And just making sure I did everything. I got that dried carcass. Antique comb is upstairs in the middle. So go in here, grab the antique comb, which is sitting
Is
in
this
there.
some sort of offering?
And then we have the puzzle in here, which is this box. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Hi, this game is scary. I enjoy watching people play it because I'm scared to play it myself. Hey, thanks for joining, Jessica. Hopefully, it's not too awful scary. I'm just rushing through for the most part now. I'm just getting the trophies. Although this is where I get jump scared the most. But you know what? I didn't care what the others thought about us because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. Both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake, the taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember the taste? Okay. We both ordered the same thing. Do you still remember the taste?
Nothing.
Wow, there's now these. Okay. So what is it? We both ordered the same cake. The sweet tart fruits on the cake. The taste that lingers. So sweet and tart fruits. I still don't even know what that is. That looks like. Alright, that's not a fruit. That's not a fruit. That's not a fruit. That's a fruit. Oh, what's this? No. So rotate. That looks like a fruit. That's not. That's a tomato. That's not. That's not. That's not. That's not. That is. That's not. That also is not. Third left one. Yeah. Oh, is that not a fruit? Okay, yeah, that's not a fruit. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear. That girl is dead. I know you're going through a rough time right now. You must be in so much pain. But you know, I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small, mundane details of our day-to-day lives, but filling up one journal after another with our thoughts. I know we can make a fresh start, a blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too. So, what is by filling up a journal, blank page, right? Okay, so anything to do with books. It's a fan. That's a book. That's a book. That's not. That's not. That's not. Nope. That is. Rotate. Nope. Nope. No. No, I don't think origami works. Neither of those. That one is. That one is. That one is not. That one is not. Something must be off. Okay, so maybe origami is it. So there's origami. And I think what? This one's origami?
That wasn't right.
Dice. Flower. Are those counted? No, those are not counted. First white row, second white row. All right, so these also aren't. Oh, and there's the origami. So anything book related is what that one's all about. Okay. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive. And remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold winter. And then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with the sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming sakura awaiting us? So this is all about blooming flowers. I think clover does technically match. That one is technically a flower.
No, that's not it.
Alright, let me get rid of those. No? Let me get rid of that one as well. No? I don't think bonsai tree works for it. First left brown row. Third white row. Yep. Third right brown row. Okay, so then that doesn't work. I don't know my flowers all too much. Dear Shu, I like you, I love you, I always have and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. So I got the second class generic key. And then, yeah, there's nothing else for me to go grab outside.
So this is where you are.
Oh.
I wondered where you had gone.
Junko, where?
Did you have fun playing with your friends? You need to start getting ready. It's time to say your goodbyes.
Junko.
You're going to kill them with your own hands. You can do it. Isn't that why you're here?
What are you?
Oh, you're going to kill them with your own hands. Oh, yeah, you do kill your parents with your own hands. And now, hearing this from the perspective of playing it already,
It's already made it.
it makes a little bit more sense. I'm going to go pick up this toolkit and then immediately use it. And then I can pop in here for what, a bandage? Pop in here, use a bandage, or pick up the bandage. So I'm now replenished on bandages. Then I can. Oh, hey, how you doing? You freaking thing, you. Pick up the Arare that's in here. Oh, wasn't expecting to see you there, sir. Making my heart rate go up a little bit. Pick up this Arare. Alright, we can go to the annex now. Isn't until the annex that we get attacked by these things. Oh my god, I did not see y'all freaking hanging up there. Y'all are scary. Wait, I don't have the annex? Thought I had the annex key. I missed it. Trying to, go. I am speed through this game, but can't go through this game speed-wise because you forget to pick things up. Just like I forgot to pick this up. Oh, he disappeared. I wonder where he went. Because it's like right here. Yep, there's the old annex key. So now I can go to the annex. In the annex, I gotta grab the locker key. Yep, you guys are still hanging out. Love it. And then there's what? Chocolate toolkit and an Arare. So I can pick up another Arare. I can go pick up the toolkit, which is right here. And then I just need to go pick up the locker key because the locker combination does not change from difficulty to difficulty. Go in here. Pick up chocolate, I think. Some chocolate in here. Yeah, some chocolate right there. Pick that up. Try to textbook up. Where's the key? Key should be somewhere around here. Grievances. I mean, these grievances are nothing more than the locker combinations in the secrets. So that's why I'm not reading these ones specifically. Row 4, line 2. Row 4, line 2. Yeah, this one. Or is it counting this as row 4? Nope. The key's in here. The key's in this room. Do I have to look at those notes? Nah, that's a secret box. I don't care about secret box. Where's the key? Am I an idiot? Did I pass it already? The key should be in this room. Yeah, I don't have the key yet. I figured that it'd be in the bin right there. But it's not. Asakura Ayumi, row 4, line 2. Row 4, line 2, right here. I decided to make the combo for my locker something I love. You can poach it, fry it, and even boil it. No matter what, it always comes out delicious. And if you have flour and sugar and mix them all together, you can make a cake. Oh, how I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown. His locker's AOI. Okay, well. Can't assume it's there. Don't get attacked again. Ooh. Ooh. Anything in here that I need to pick up? Oh, the radio. Can I leave it? Not cool me hearing something running down the hallway. It's not very cool. Baka, stupid. Ah, yeah, this is where you get that information that the numbers are the letters. Not between lovers, Miki, just everyone's locker combination. But the thing is, like, where is the locker key? The locker key should have been right here. Right? That's where it should have been. Who's calling me right now? QC. I don't know where QC is. Someone called me that they're in the lounge. not sure what lounge they're in. They asked me if I'm at the airport. Not at the airport. Always love getting phone calls asking me, where are you? Not the airport. Alright, I don't have any keys. Isn't making this any helpful. Okay, I need to...
The box won't open.
Okay, yeah, I need a key for that. And then... I can't get into here. It's no outside entrance. Which means I need a key of sorts. Which is, or it should be, up in here. I'm not seeing anything, or maybe I triggered things too quickly. Open the locker in the locker room. Cool, I don't know. I don't have the key to the locker room. So that's just great. I don't... Is this a thing? Let me look this up. Is this a thing where like the key doesn't spawn in? Which is inside. Okay, yeah. But I don't... Where's the key? Okay, the closest of the two has a note to teacher file on the podium, which tells you a girl named Ayumi found a lost key but left it in her locker. Examining it gets you the old annex main gate key. At this point, go downstairs, use the key, annex, classrooms. You get the girl code. But I can't even get into the lockers. Like, there is no locker room to get into down there. I can come down here. I can go in here. I can come in here. Then I can go over here. Can't get into these rooms, which are technically the locker rooms. Can I get into this room? I can't open that room. So no, can't open that room. Oh, I'm an idiot. The locker room is this way. AO, so 401. Oh, crap.
Nothing.
401 is AO's. His is easy. That's on me. I didn't know where the locker room was. It's like high school all over again. No one else's locker in here can be opened. So I can come in here.
The locker room. Takes me back to my track and field days.
Oh my god, freaking, I didn't realize he was just standing there, woman. You're not even a woman. You're... God dang, you got so many attacks. I didn't realize you had so many attacks. Whose locker is this? You didn't tell me. Okay. God dang. Key cabinet key. Suga Yosoi, 505. It's supposed to be SOS. Triple the bird age. That's pretty good.
Some sort of offering?
And then 377. The only one that changes is Asakura Ayumas. Oh my god! Oh yeah, get stunned. Made me go out of it. Oh no, I have too many things. Oh, hi there. Not a... Yeah, I wasn't looking forward to you being right there. Shining in my face. Oh, hi. Oh, dang. Everyone just wants to fight me. Oh, let me pick this up. Yeah, no, that one is a note that we've already had. His anecdote. Going out here, going to the shrine. Can end shrine. Oh my god, yeah, I can shrine a hell of a lot. And then I can pray and raise my health. Is this the last health? Yeah, okay, that was the last health upgrade. So the only thing that's left is sanity. I think I got 4 or 5 upgrades of sanity. So I need 5 more Emmas. And then I just start drawing Omamoris for the remainder of the game. Oh, not this one. Going to the next one. Get the dry carcass.
Put this here?
Then we go in here. Not that one. We open this one up.
Finally found it.
Then we pick up the key to the back mountains. Now we have the key to the back mountains. We then go to be with Shu and Rinko. Who will then tell me to sleep. And then we go into the next one, the worship halls.
You saved my life and laid claim to my soul.
So, not too bad. That's one chapter down that we've gotten through today. It took me an hour.
I shall save your soul.
One full chapter. I finished off the end of a previous chapter. So technically like a chapter and a half worth of content. Oh, damn. He looks pretty. Hi there, boy. How you doing? Sorry, I'm still waking up. Yeah, there we go. The mask that I'm going to be wearing shortly.
Do not push yourself. You need rest. It was agonizing. But you were strong. You have persevered, Hinako.
It's not even Black Friday yet, or even it's not even November yet. I'm seeing people already offering like Black
No.
Friday deals.
Onward we go.
Wait a minute. Why do I have this all on me? This is new. I'm not going through the thing again. I don't have to do the whole processes of getting that done to me again. I'm just automatically half wolf. Guess I'm automatically half wolf lady now. When starting the game from using an offering that recovers sanity will also fill up the Kudzu seal. When starting the game from a complete file, Soul Siphon will be able to affect multiple inanimate enemies in the same area. Sounds like I'm going to be fighting more inanimate or more enemies. It's ultimately what this sounds like. I'm in the worship halls. Okay, which is this one?
It's a beautiful arm. Even the blood is alluring.
Oh. Thank you very much.
Find a way to open up the sacred door. Okay. So, I can go through the western areas. Remember for this area that I didn't have this arm in the previous run through. So I can enshrine. Let me enshrine the Dread Carcass. Let me record my progress. I'm gonna record twice just in case.
You look even more beautiful today.
Can shimmy on through here. Get. Oh, absolutely wolf-handed.
Get out.
High five his axe. Oh, wait, hold on. I can get rid of these memories. I'm gonna put on the rabbit. Max stamina increase. Hello. I'm in here now. Unfinished letter. My future friend, spring unfurls around me in vivid color as I write you this letter. Upon your arrival, you may bear anxiety about your new life. The slightest remembrance of your old home may call tears to your eyes, like it once did to mine. The scent of ripe plums join the warbler's birdsong in bittersweet union. Memories that call me home to a mountain village spring. Everywhere I turn, I am met with splendor. The sound of chirping warblers, the smell of the sweet plums. I am certain that this land, though new to you, shall become a place of respite and tranquility. You and I call the same village home, so please share with me whatever weighs on your mind. I'm eager to hear your stories of home, and together we. A perspective on Hiragami. The other day, my honorable father-in-law told me that fate had smiled upon me, that my blood had been blessed by the stars. If I attempt to interpret his words, I can only understand them to mean that he believes that an intervention of good fortune or coincidence allowed me to be so connected with this house. However, I do not believe he meant to humble me with his words. Instead, I think his words should be taken more literally. My very blood was favored by fate. In the world of mortals, there exist rare individuals who possess a non-ABO blood types. So, maybe having blood that was blessed by the stars simply means that I was born with a rare mutation. After all, there are many variations, some of which are as uncommon as 1 in 100,000 people. Perhaps when a human child who possesses blood that contains the power to deepen the bond between mortals and gods is born into a village, they are selected as a candidate for erogamous marriage. If such is the case, then it would explain why such partnerships are so infrequent. I wonder who shall be next to be welcomed into this world. If it is another child who beloved by fate, then I would like to do all in my power to help their transition into a new life. Mayumi. Got a character upgrade. And the Swallow. Performing a counter without using focus increases damage inflicted. Stacks up to 5 times and resets when damage is taken. That sounds like a good Omamori. Like a really good Omamori. So I just have to complete the entire western area now. Because that's everything in the western area. So, like always, there are 3 rooms. I currently have, what is it, red and white? Or red and green open? No, red and... yeah, red and white open. So let me turn on green. Which is this way. I can then go straight through this door up here. And in this door, look at, I turn off this light.
Passion.
But first, let me see if there's anything I can grab.
Wrinkles.
There's a Yokon in this room. A Yokon right there. And then I can go and turn off the light. And then I gotta look at all the dolls to try to find the one that's got the key on it. I think it's this doll right here. Nope. Not that one. Is it you? Nope, not you. Oh, some dead people on the ground. Must be you then. Yep, there's the key. Pick that up.
Found it.
That's one of the 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. They're so far back there. I'm not gonna try to fight them. No point. So come back there. Whoa, lady. Six hits. Alright, so red, green, red. So red, green, and I can wrap around this corner to switch it. Soul Cycle last time. It's probably just so sick there in the beginning. Siphon. So I'm in here now. There should be a couple things for me to grab. Nari sushi, and there should be like one more item for me to grab. A bandage. So I now have 10 bandages, so I gotta use a bandage when I can. Swap this to white. Therefore I can run around in this circle. Where I go this way, to go this way, all the way around, and into this back room. Like this room shows me this, and then I can go into this back room. You're going to attack me. Soul Siphon. Oh yeah, I tried Carcass. I get to come in here. In here there is...
Like ages ago. Lunch.
Class observations. Basically notes that I've already seen before.
Friends.
And there is a divine water. There we go. Go and touch the light. Brings me into a new area. Circle around the desk. And then easy grab right there. Pick it up. I don't want to have to fight 3 of them.
It's going to be you, Hinako. You got it all.
So then we go drop it here. Back to this. Shrine everything that I picked up. I have an Emma. I could draw Omamori though. Because there's some Omamori that I'm gonna need for those later runs, so I may want to draw Omamori rather than praying, because I can collect the Emmas and then just pray my way. But drawing the Omamori might actually be more useful to me. Let me just save. It cost me 900 to draw Omamori, and I think it's gonna go up by 100 all the way until I get 2,000. Versus if I were to just do the character upgrades, I'd get a lot more sanity. Is sanity worth it, or is the Omamori worth it? Because the Omamori is random all the way up until I spend, collect it all. But the other stuff isn't. I don't know, there is a set of Omamori that you should have going into the final one, versus I don't think I need to have full sanity going into the final run. So let me draw Omamoris. Bamboo increases max sanity. Cool.
Why you?
So I think from here on I'll just keep drawing Omamoris.
You get it all. I want out of your world.
Right. I now need to turn on blue, white, and blue and white. I think white is still going. Right. Blue and white, yep. Which brings me this way.
I have to work so much harder for everything. I actually tried!
Get out.
So cycling. Alright. Now I can go around. Oh wait, this doesn't move me around. So I can walk around this way. Go up this way. Go this way. I think there might be something right here. Nope. Go here, and then there's a bandage, Higashi, and Kutsuti, I think, in here. There's Higashi. Might be a bandage over here.
Shizuya? No, no. I have to let go. I need to move.
Yeah, that's a childhood document. Kuzuti. If I don't find the bandage, I don't find the bandage. Oh, that thing that gets angry. All right, flip the lights. Use a bandage. So now I'm dropped down to 10. There might be another bandage in here, but I can't. Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. Oh, there's an item. I think it's right here. So there's a third one. So now I can go run back to the front.
Can go our separate ways.
No enemy. Can put it in. Watch her get melted. It's a new cutscene. So, fairly simple, fairly easy. I'm gonna have to go get myself a drink.
Just for once, think about how he feels. You're a traitor. You played with his heart. Say you're sorry. Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Can you hear me?
Is it just a new cutscene because my model is different? I don't think there's anything different going on in this cutscene. I think it's just that. Okay, yeah. I mean, it is a painful, but a rather quick death, if you think about it. I mean, you're probably going to go out from shock, and shock alone will probably just knock you out. So, not a good way to go. But also, like, not the worst way to go either. If you think about it. But that's only if you think about it. I mean, if you don't want to think about it, then yeah, it's a pretty bad way to go. So I can drop this key in here, and then we can go ahead and unlock the eastern side. And get to unlock more of Sakuko's diary. enshrine Akutsu and Hagashi. I need 480 for another Omamori. I can save.
This is
And then blue, white.
Sakuko's.
I had a strange dream. It was about a very old sword, one that was cursed, steeped in evil energy. The sword must be the source of the corrupt god's power. I'm sure of it. But because the sword itself is divine, it can't be destroyed. However, if someone were to purify it, then surely the corrupt god could be weakened. If the sword can be submerged in the elixir that exorcises evil spirits, then it could be used to sever the strings that control those who roam lost through the fog. A Yokon. On a bench in the locker room. So I got a Yokon. And so I need, so I have a blue and a white. Is green open? Green is not open. So I need to make this go to blue. Which it goes blue, blue, and then I can choose whatever. I like having the arm rather than having the naginata or the little knife thing. I very much just prefer having this way. So there's divine water and a bandage. So there's a divine water. Apparently there's a bandage pretty close by. But there's a locker room right in here, yep. Killed that one pretty quickly. Okay, yeah, I'm in the locker room, so there is another note in here. There's a Hagashi right there, so here's the note. I normally hate gym class, but today was different. Something nice happened. The handwriting here is erratic and as if overcome with emotion. Little Miss Perfect tripped and fell today. Looks like even Hinako, the star athlete, can mess up. She scraped her knee and started bleeding. I wish she had fallen flat on her face and ruined that pretty nose of hers, too. Alright, if I look at collectibles, look at documents, I now have 5 pieces of Sakuko's diary, which is correct for that one. Okay. So that's everything New Game Plus wise for Worship Hall. Got Sakura's diary. So now it's just some additional stuff. This isn't open until after we do the locker. So red and green, red's door open. So if I pop open green, go back this way. Come on, over here. Is he down now? He's down now. Okay. So we have to go back this way. There's a shriveled up bird aged in with her.
Where are you?
So I can go here. You don't have to do me like that, but smack it down. Really smack it down. There's a first aid kit right there. I have a lot of slots. I don't really want to pick it up. Swap this to white, or from this. Yeah, swap this to white, which doesn't help. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's a green red. Okay, so that opens up red, which opens up this corridor. Or this thing has. I already got the twist in this area, so I'm going to kill this right now. Rather than trying to lure this back. Because I can soul siphon it. It works just the same way. And then there's a shriveled bird right there. Quite the collectibles in these areas. I would have to say myself. Quite the collectible market that we got going on here. So I swapped it from green to red. Technically, you don't have to do that. We just swap it back to green. You could have just actually left this entire area, but the shriveled bird age is 500 faith, which is, in my opinion, worthwhile. Come back around, and this entrance should be open right here, which is open here. We're at the beginning again. I can enshrine everything I've picked up so far. 660. I can draw my Omamori. Kutsu leaf increases max health, sanity, and stamina. So the Kutsu leaf, takes all. I'm going to save my progress. And then I'm going to look at my equipment. I can, instead of having this, I could take the Kutsu leaf. Because that increases everything. And then now that I have, what's that, white on, I could turn blue on here. Green is still turned on. Then I can come in here, turn on white. So let me go through here, and then I can go down into these corners.
We made a promise to each other. Together forever.
Destroy these enemies. Siphon their souls. Run all the way down.
Rabbits.
Into here. Into here has a bandage. I'm at 10, so I can go to 12, so I can pick up 2 more bandages. There's a bandage in here.
Only has rabbits as her friends. She should leave with them.
Oh, you smacked the wrong lady. So I could swap that to red. So swap this to red. Run this way. This dude here. Get smacked in the face. Double smack the enemy. Oh, the counter hit both of them, so I can just suck their souls. Suck of them souls. Can go this way, which will then grab me a Kutsu T right here. There's nothing right there. Then there's a shrine right here. There's a little puzzle right here, maybe. I can pick this up. Dear Hinako, good luck and bad luck are 2 sides of the same coin. For one person today could be lucky, but for someone else it might be the opposite. Right now, a bright sun shines upon you, but that sun makes your shadow very long and dark. Dark shadows draw toward draw evil toward them. I really didn't want to send you a letter like this on your special day, but I just couldn't get it off my mind. I sense that your fortune has taken a turn for the worse. There's just something not right about the sun and the shadow that surrounds you. Where are you, Hinako? This should be a day for celebration, yet you're crumpled up. Grandpa is saying that he'll let this shrine come to an end after his graduation, or after his generation. Not many people bother visiting such a small, insignificant shrine. It seems nobody wants to go to the effort of coming all the way here to pray to Inari-sama. There are Hokoran statues dedicated to Inari-sama all over town anyway. Older folks just go wherever is closest to them to pray. There's no reason for them to come to the shrine. But if there were more devout worshippers, if people had more respect for the shrine, then maybe Sinensuki's shrine could be restored to its former glory. Are there just events unfolding as the gods have planned, just like Grandpa has always says? Does Sinensugi's shrine no longer serve a purpose? No, it simply can't be true. I've heard how the gods weep. Sakuko's dream. This is the puzzle from the beginning of the game. Can open that up. That's empty. Can save here. I can enshrine the Kutsuti, which is something new I got. I think it's 1,100 to... No, another 1,000. Hopefully it's 1,000 the rest of the way. Can pop this door open. So I can take this 12. And then this opens up this area here.
Hinako! You came for me!
Which gives me this puzzle.
I'm scared!
This puzzle is a rather simple puzzle of having things face one another or not facing one another. So here the fox needs to be face away from the rabbit. Away from one another, and they need to both face left. So I got the talon lampshade, and I got the restraint lampshade here. And then, as long as I just put them down. I get exactly what I need. I just leave Sakuko in the dark.
Hinako! Hinako, help me! Help me! Don't leave me! I don't want to be alone! Wait! Please don't go! We promised to stick together! You traitor!
And again, the only difference that there is in this cutscene versus the other cutscene is my character has a new model. That's the only difference. Because I now have, like, the wolf one. So I like how it says, like, oh yeah, it's a new cutscene. It's just a different model. Same thing with the other model, the other ones where the model was I had the brooch on me. Like, I have that little brooch on me. But that's it. That's all there is. That's the only difference is. So I got this. So I can go back into this locker room real quick. In this locker room, this door should now be opened. And in this door should probably be 2 items for me to pick up. A dried carcass. That's it, just a dried carcass. And then same thing in the other side, where after I hand in the item or the key, the western side should reopen back up. So I have a dried carcass, I can enshrine it. So I need 520 more. I can record my progress. A whole 3 minutes of gameplay. and run up this way. Can hand it in. Opens up that door. I think this way should also open up now. Oh wait, no. Character upgrade is up in here.
Hey, partner. I guess this is the last time I get to call you that.
So I need to find 1, 2, 3 items.
I worked my butt off on that kanji test so I could get this.
One.
Remember? I had a truckload of these notebooks. I filled up my entire closet. Partner, I need to know. What your final decision is.
So I can go down this way. Some bandage right here. Yeah, that's a bandage. I have 5 healing slots already. Full. Oh, hey, that's from this guy. Oh, very cool. Take your soul. Rari there from me. Rari's 10 faith. Isn't bad. There's a K2T back in this area. Alright, so I got the drawing of young Shimizu. So I have 1 possession. K2T. The door is locked, so I gotta unlock it doing this. And I can go down this way. Anything in there? Nothing in there. Nothing is on the ceiling. He should be right here. Hit me again. You're a mini Babini. Take the Sagashi. There's nothing in here. Divine Water. Then I'm gonna run down into the boss fight, which is down here. Don't think there's anything in here. Oh, there's a bandage. And let me use one. Open up this door. Push open into a boss fight. And this is a skippable cutscene. So it's all dead. I need to pick up something around here. Oh, ray gun. Okay. I'm gonna drop these red capsules. So I got the ray gun, and then there's one more. I think it's at the top. Is that a Kutsu team? No, can't even grab that. All right, so walk around to the top, to the tippy top. Wait. Shit. Hold on. Did I miss it? One, two, three, four, five, six. No, did not. Thought I missed it. There was another diary of hers. I just misread in what I was reading. Okay, and the final thing should be I think on the other side. Because there's a door here. It stops me. So I need to go onto the other side. On this other side should be choose Brainiac, and then can open up the door. So we got a ray gun, we get the Brainiac. Keep moving. Don't worry about it. Plus having max stamina, like I don't worry about my stamina really running out too much. I think even the game acknowledges that like having high stamina, you'll never run out. Oh, there should have been like a Yokon somewhere, but I may have missed it. Go ahead and enshrine everything I found. So I need, what was that, 280? Let me go ahead and save my progress. Took me 7 minutes to do all that. Place my items down.
Tell me how you really feel, partner. I can handle it. Don't hold anything back.
All right. The Brainiac Hero comic. Technically a new cutscene. Again, my model is different, therefore I see this cutscene differently.
You came back, partner. I wanted. It's hard. Whatever the outcome, I'll respect my partner's choice.
It's a lot of fun playing this game, I gotta say. Hopefully others can agree. We gotta walk around to the shoes house, which is 4th visit. 5th visit is like I'm trying to get back home. I wonder, am I gonna cut the other arm off in
It must
this
be
play?
hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes. No. It had to be done. As soon as I could. I'm so very sorry. For what you just saw.
You need not apologize. I should be begging your pardon for forcing this pain upon you.
Forcing this pain upon you. Yeah, you force a lot of pain upon me, sir. Mr. Foxman. Not a fan of all this pain that you put upon me.
Onward.
We can move forward, good sir. Good sirs. Oh, no, there it goes again. The pain in my head. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's the red pills? Where are the red pills? I think no matter what, you get ending number 1, beating the game first time. And all the other times you can beat the game whatever you want. It's gonna be very difficult on the hardest difficulty. You're running through and trying to beat the game. Apparently, ending number 5 doesn't count towards beating the game. So I can skip that one, and then I will be right back. I need to get more drink, so I'll be back. Oh, love you. For those that don't know, that is my wife in the background, and I have to remind her very much and very often that I love her. As a good husband should. All right. So now we are. We finished 2 full chapters, 2.5 chapters. See if we can do maybe 3 or 4 chapters tonight. Then we get the final sections of ending 3 and 4. No, 2 and 3.
How come?
Friday, probably. Alright, so we walk up these stairs until we find a gazebo.
Things
You know,
still chasing me.
things that people build and hang out at.
Maybe they
in a
had to
town
get away
square.
from that thing.
Oh my god, some chocolate. Let me go into the other map. I'm back in Ebisagoka. And I am here. There's chocolate. And there's anti-comb and ramen that way. So keep walking until I find a gazebo.
Maybe they had no choice but to go on without me.
Oh, this looks like a gazebo.
That has to be it.
Ramen. Walk around it to find the Sonari box, which has Diary of Revenge. And then, in the Edo period, Ebisugoka witnessed another faith-changing event. The divine tree, the symbol of their religion, was struck by lightning and burned down. By this time, the ideologies of the Tsukumogami faith had taken root, and sacredness was now determined by the antiquity of an object. The divine tree was not worshipped for subduing the water dragon. Instead, it was only due to the fact that it was the oldest object in the area, and so a new divine object was decided upon to take the tree's place. That next target for worship was the Inari statue. Before long, faith in the Inari statue itself developed, mixing with the Tsukumogami faith to create an amalgamation of beliefs completely unique to Ebisagoka. To this effect, the mongrel Inari faith here in Ebisagoka has almost no likeness to that practiced throughout the rest of Japan and boasts a pathetically superficial history. Even this changing of idols has been turned into some epic divine story by the priests. This is the nonsense they came up with. With the divine tree destroyed by lightning, the land lost its guardian, and an ancient evil water dragon attempts to rise from its slumber. Hearing the town's plight, a family of benevolent foxes traveled far from the west to subdue the dragon once more. The people's faith in them bolsters their power, but without enough power, the dragon shall awaken once more. So now they are convincing locals to devote themselves to the new god, Inari-sama. Water dragon, divine tree, Tsukumogami, and now Inari-sama. These pathetic people believe their faith has 1,000 years of history, yet it's been mutilated time and again to suit their petty needs. Man truly is a fickle beast. Got a character upgrade. Senentsugi. The believer's world and the god's realm are not impervious to change. No matter how revered a god may be, their believers can choose to worship another god, or the religion could prove impossible to preserve in its original form. The Tsukumogami faith, where one would worship old things, shifted over to Inari faith once the object of worship changed to the moss-covered Inari statues. I'm sure that the mix of the Inari faith and Tsukumogami faith is only one of many cases, and once 100 years pass, who knows? The Tanuki statues of Shigaraki could be the next object of worship. Sakuko's dream is to restore the shrine to its former glory, but would such a thing even be possible? I can't really imagine the town's elders' residents climbing all the way up here. People here used to worship the 1,000-year cedar. Now they pray to the Inari statues. I'm starting to think that rather than some revered god, maybe we humans hold more power because we choose which god to worship. Damn, that's a statement. We humans hold the power because we choose which god to worship. That is a bold statement, Cotton. Alright, so I can shrine, ramen and chocolate. I can record my progress. And then I can go this way for a quick Yokon. I can run around for, I think, shriveled a bird. Dry carcass. Yeah.
Some sort of...
You don't do that to me. That wasn't very kind of you. Yeah, ragdoll up onto the ragdoll up onto that. Oh man, you didn't need to scare me like that.
This won't last much
You
longer.
almost made me ink. I don't need to record. I can just enshrine both of these. Then I can draw an Omamori. Boar greatly increases stamina recovery speed and greatly shortens out of breath duration. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. That's a pretty good one. Where am I? Right here. Next item is an Arari, and oh, I don't want the axe.
She knows more about the mountains than I do.
Yes, hello there. Just saw you. Don't want to pick up the axe. If I go this way, there's an Arari. Yeah, you get taken away. Then the next thing is a bandage and an antique comb. There's a bandage right here, which I have 12 of, so I don't want to wait to pick it up. We have 4 of these. You know, you're a little rude. Just a little rude there. Smack with the counter. I'll beat him up. There's an antique comb, I think, somewhere around here. There it is. I'm gonna keep walking through. This will bring me down. Okay, there's not really another shrine for a while, so let me go and shrine that real quick. Oh, dude, that's no fun. That it's all the way back here. Oh, I remember playing on this in my first run through. I was basically stocked up on so many items that I had to keep running all the way back here to enshrine. I remember that run through. I could pick up. Is that 7 more items? So, I mean, I have definitely a lot more I could do. So, let me record my progress. I'm gonna record right here, too. And so, the next thing isn't once you reach the mountain hut where you get the gate key. Yeah, so not until I get to the mountain hut. So, I got time. I got plenty of time to just sit here, continue talking to myself, because that's all I'm good for. And yeah. So it's not like I'm having a bad time. I'm not pizzaing when I'm meant to fry. I'm frying when I'm frying, and I pizza when I pizza. I like having like a map of like
How
where
could
the
you
items
leave
are,
your partner like this, Shu?
so I can make sure that like I'm getting everything that I mean to get, and skipping over items that I can skip over. Yeah, I see you. You're walking away from me. What is that down there? The toolkit, and I picked that up. Just immediately use it. I still like the steel pipe that I'm using. There's another item, Divine Water, and Higashi. I keep going around. Got the Kuzu tea right here. No, you mean. Get smacked. I look up at him. Ah, never mind. I don't care about you. You're not an enemy type I need to worry about. In the slightest. Because you're a slow dude. The only thing that you do that I really dislike is spit over stuff. Because you're a meanie bobini in that regard specifically. Do a critical hit and you're dead. I don't think there's anything in here. No.
This is in rough shape.
Nothing in there.
I'm going to need to find a replacement fast.
Red capsules, I can skip over that. So I got a bandage coming up, which I may use. Right. Is it coming up? Can unlock this area. It's gonna allow me to drop down. That's down there. Not cool, family. Not cool. I'll find another weapon shortly, so I'm not too awfully worried. But I should use a bandage. That fully heals me. There should be a bandage coming up. There's an antique comb right here, I believe.
It broke.
Yeah, absolutely murdered. Same to you. Yeah, absolutely murked, my ladies. Bye-bye, my ladies. Okay, I think it's actually below, underneath it. The bandages right here. Yeah, bandages right there, and then beneath it. Oh, hold on. Down in the valley below. Way down in the valley tonight. I believe believe I go this way to go. No? Is there no way for me to get under? No, there's definitely a way to get underneath there for that antique comb. It's gotta be.
Did I finally make it out?
I need to find a key. No, I did not. Picked up another toolkit. Yokon. Am I missing this antique comb? Is this antique comb not part of this chapter? In front of a plant pot. Can't go this way to get to it. So you go down this way? Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. There it is. Alright. How many items do I have? What's my inventory like? 14 of 14. Not doing too high here. Let me use that toolkit on this knife. This knife is really good. But that's also why it breaks so quickly. So yeah, I can't go that way because that's downed. So I have to go this other way. Which I do by following this way.
Shoe. Ring up.
I can enshrine some items here. I can enshrine quite a few items here. Quite a few. That was quite a few items I could do. I'm gonna make a quick save here. And I'm gonna draw a Omamori. Butterfly greatly decreases stamina consumed by dodging, but you're unable to continuously dodge. That's not a good one. Crowbar is a fantastic one. Wait, what? Did it just like die? Omamori Sage. Find all the hidden Omamori. Okay. Take less damage when facing multiple enemies. Scales with the number of enemies. Not bad. And where am I now? I'm in this hut thing. So I got the crowbar. What is Sugi Sato? Oh, that's the shrine. Metal Gate Key, Shriveled to Burr Age. Where's that? Oh, the workbench. Beside the building. That's where I want to go to. I think that initiates the chase sequence. Yeah, that initiates the chase sequence. So I don't want to do that one just yet. There's the shriveled bird at age, which is 500. I can climb back through this window. Pick up the metal gate key. That works. There we go. And I basically like almost healed back up to full health. My sanctuary is still incomplete. I'm lonely. So lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more. What the I need to gather more women. More. But even when I do, they all go away. I keep collecting more and more, but they all die. Mommy, why did you leave me all alone? I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more women, more. But even when I do, they all go away. Man, what the? I understand that the whole point of the game, or at least like a lot of the lore around this game, is all about how like these fox people abduct women. And it's like that's a good thing. Being abducted by a fox, like you would want that in your life, wouldn't you? But it's like, you know, that is a big thing about this game, is that you get abducted by foxes. Like that's a big lore thing about this game. Not trying to make that up. It's lore of the game. You get you get taken by the fox, and yeah, you don't have a fun time from that point on. So that's probably what that strange note is all about, is that a fox spirit abducting women. Alright, now we got a chase sequence. Doesn't matter if I do. No, don't. Nope, not what I wanted. That's part 1, and I want the red capsule. I'll take the Higashi. I'll take the Arare. I will not take a first aid kit. That's how you get through, without taking any damage.
Is it finally over?
And so, head up the stairs and there'll be a stone. Okay, so I can enshrine and then record. I think I have 2 character upgrades so far. I need 3 more. Oh, no, I want to head up the stairs. I don't want to go that way. Because there's going to be a shrine up here. Yep.
Is this...
And there's going to be some stuff up here for me. If I look at the map, I am all the way right here. Red capsules I don't care about. Divine water.
Gross old shrine? I heard it used to do very well. But that people stopped visiting it after the fire.
Divine water. Okay. So there's going to be a couple of things up here for me to grab. Specifically, I'm going to need to grab the journal. Research journal photo 4. A photo attached to a research journal. It appears to be a clue collected by the researcher investigating the folklore of Episagoka. The defeated soldiers needed a place they could hide to escape prosecution by the enemy army. They were unable to engage with anyone from surrounding settlements, so there was no way for them to purchase new goods. This forced them to make do with what they already had and led to a culture where tools were used for as long as possible. The act of treating old tools with respect and reusing broken or unwanted ones was seen as a virtue and called kishu. It was thought that when a tool reached the end of its lifespan and was laid to rest, then both the tool and the god to whom it was offered would be pleased. Clearly a tradition born of necessity in a hidden village of defeated soldiers. So it sounds like I'm looking for like a tool. What was light? Oh. So get a dried carcass. Can run up and get chocolate.
This is... the divine tree Ojizo-san. Someone put a shawl on it.
Okay, so I need to continue to choose house behind it and find the cracked hibachi brazier on the ground. So if I walk all the way to Shu's house, let me save again. Took me a minute and 50 seconds to do that. So if I walk all the way to Shu's house,
So it leads here.
and then I walk around to his workshop.
Shu! Partner! It's me!
And walk around it. I get the cracked hibachi brazier. So once you do not grab the letter on the desk. Alright, so I gotta walk in here, grab the letter on the desk. Hopefully this gets me the trophy, winners don't do drugs. Because I haven't done any drugs so far. I haven't taken any of the red capsule pills in the game so far, and I'm not picking any up in the workshop. This is a new cutscene for me.
Partner. Thanks for everything.
Because ultimately this note says that he's been trying to, like, she's reading a note, basically the note says that he's been trying to make medicinal, like real medicine for her because he knows that the medicine isn't working. The red capsules.
I'll do this without you. I'll be fine. On my own.
But he's been trying to like make drugs for her specifically because he knows that she's in pain. Okay, so winners don't do drugs. Got the achievement. Hey there, partner. We've made it out of some pretty vicious battles together, huh? Even had to part ways with our fair share of comrades on the battlefield. Just never thought we'd have to part ways, too. But at least ours won't be a goodbye through death on the battlefield. From now on, you can't ask for anything from me, okay? Because it's not like I can expect your help anymore. You have to look after yourself now. I won't be there to drag you to safety when you fall. But wherever we go, and no matter what we do, we'll always be part of the Space Army. And we'll always be partners. Got it? Thanks for everything, Hinako. Shu. Damn, Shu's knowledge of medicine rivals that of a veteran pharmacist. From ingredients, efficacy, to the medicine that best matches your body. You name it, he'll be able to tell you. You can consult him with all those pains that come with growing up, like headaches to acne, and just like that, he'll recommend you medicine and always give you advice on daily lifestyle choices. Rumor got around that listening to Shu's advice really does make acne go away, and now he's really popular with the girls. I suffer from frequent headaches, so Shu gets me medicine based on my symptoms, and it really helps out. So no more red capsules for the remainder of the game.
Them inside the house.
Return back of the path to the hook. Back of the path towards the Hokora Shrine. So now, no more red capsules will spawn for the rest of the game. Of this playthrough, which is good, because I'm not meant to take them for a couple of different endings. But I'm heading back up to the Jizo statue. I found a damaged Ojizozan in the mountains. The character for He, fire, can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what'll happen if I offer something that relates to that character. I think there should be something in the secret hideout Shu and I used. My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. And that's everything for this chapter. It's 9:37, so I can do another chapter, probably. They don't take too often to do. I think this is where I get, like, thrown into the room. Yeah, I could skip this one. And it's a new cutscene.
I know. But I'm not afraid. Okay. I may not see you here. But I feel that you are with me.
So I have the fox stand already. Or the fox arm. So I can just run on up and get this
I'll do what I
this game
must.
going.
To be the perfect person for you.
I don't need to go that way. I can just go on up and in. Because I could just look through here with sanity.
It's not for the long.
And then I need to hit which door? That back one?
Time. But I am now more
Now, there
certain
are a ton of
my
items
path.
in this one. Knock him down. Knock him down, Sally. It's all stuff. Go through this door. Can run down here. Pray. Oh yeah, there's no more red capsules. Shrine. Record my progress. Draw some Omamori. Turtle greatly decreases damage taken at full health. Okay, that's not bad, but it's really just like the first hit you take is a decreased amount of damage. I can pick up bandages, but I think I have, yeah, full 12. Yokon bandage? I don't see the bandage. I don't see the Yokon. It might be up the stairs. Arare. Bandage. Divine water, antique comb, Higashi. So, Rare. Oh, how dare you.
This arm I've been given.
Just whacking them all. Alright. I figured I was going to take a crap ton of damage there, so I was like, yeah, no, not willing to take that damage. Take the antique comb. Take the Higashi. Take the divine water. Take the dried carcass. Open this door. Because it's an Anare door. And I can head up the temple. Mandate of the clan, and yet our mortal world is ever changing. The age of gods have passed, and the powers of heaven have withered. Such a living sacrifice may no longer suffice to quell the wrath of the deep, so our ancestors saw fit to place a seal of immense power upon the being below. Upon the water they set a great stone. Now the beings remain sealed away, unable to break free of its prison. However, earth cannot endure forever against the might of water. As its power wanes, the seal shall break. When the wrath rises once more, we shall be powerless to stop it. So I can come pick this Hote treasured belonging. Hote-sama sitting cross-legged. A medicine bottle with Hote-sama, the monk engraved on it, contains a red liquid. In ancient times, when people believed fevers were the result of demonic possession, the infusion was considered a miracle cure that was capable of dispelling evil spirits. Though the original formulation has been lost to time, historical documents indicate that it took an extraordinary amount of time and effort to prepare. Interesting. Agura no Hote-sama bestows onto us the blessing of crimson water. This blessing can be found deep beneath the sacred mountain, where spring water pools to infuse the venison herbs. Its medicinal properties, unlike any other, are the bounty of many moons of steeping. The power imbued to the crimson water shall eradicate even the most wicked evil. But beware, for its frightful potency makes it unsuitable for the purification of mortals. Only for the excision of ancient evil shall it be used. According to the writings of the Iwai family, whose members have served the people of Ebisagoga as physicians for generations, only infusions prepared using the traditional method can be truly called Agura no Hote-sama. Anything bearing the name in the modern day is merely snake oil. True infusions are said to be both a double-edged sword, both a miraculous elixir and a dangerous poison. That is, if one harbors any guilt inside their hearts, then not only shall the infusion cleanse you of any evil spirits, but it shall also destroy your very self from the inside out. Interesting. Oh, a character upgrade. That's cool. Mandate of the clan. Upon the rock of our ancestors built a shrine naming its Heaven's Benediction, so it could serve as a sanctuary for our clan. When Heaven's benediction falls, the wrath of the depth shall rage against the heavens themselves, and both man and land shall face calamity. When that time comes, the glory of Iga's gods shall wane, heralding to the end of our clan. It is the duty of our family's head to ensure that Heaven's benediction will prosper for generations to come. It is the fate of our family's head that he shall prevent calamity from arising. Oh, there's 4 of these. He who seeks the crimson water which banishes evil, when the Shishi Odoshi strikes once, let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bell ring to speak the legends of this land. Trapped under a great stone in the lakes abyss lies a slumbering water dragon, born during the age of gods and sealed away by our ancestors. Deprived of the water's dragon spirit, the once lush green tree has met a withering fate. Okay, do these... Oh, okay, no. Oh, okay, so that's water. Fire. Earth. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Near the temple. Oh wow, there's some flat. Okay. There's volcano. So volcano, water, tree. The last record of a true Agura no Hote-sama being administered at Ebisugoka was around the time that Senetsugi Shrine Divine Tree fell in a lightning strike. According to the historical records, it was decided in order to protect against such misfortune from befalling the shrine again, an Inari statue would be enshrined as a divine object. The Iwai family sprinkled the statue with revered medicine to cleanse it of any impurities. It is said that the Inari statue's bowl miraculously filled with red liquid resembling Agura no Hote-sama, and ever since any villagers who drank it were cured of their illnesses. Okay, so I did that. So now I just need to continue going through, because that's everything I need to do on this. Check chats. Nothing's going on in chats. So now I'll just go back to the map, and I will collect everything I possibly can and enshrine them. So I can probably grab more Omamoris. But let me recap. So I got I did the door, got the Hote-sama sitting cross-legged, got the character upgrade, and got the Crimson Water puzzle. So yeah, that's everything I need to do on this run. So now I can go back down. That leads to Arare, which I don't need. So I'm gonna just turn back around. Arare's only 10 faith. It's not worth me picking up. Then I can leave here. So now in here, I can open up this door. This door will give me first aid, Yokon, and this will give me Yokon and Higashi. Yokon. It'll definitely give me Yokon. Maybe it won't give me Higashi. Definitely Yokon. Unless I can open up more. No. Back out here. This grabs me Arare and Kutsuti. Sure where that Kutsuti is. Oh, this is only a New Game Plus. Okay. So it does actually change based on if you're a new game or new game plus. It's cool. That's very good, I would say. So now it's 700s. I can record my progress. Because I have 3 Emmas, yeah. There's a note here. Solemn letter with the stand the ceremony welcome, and Hanako shall be born anew. I got you, that's only a new game. Get soul siphoned, my guy. The seal shall mark thee as our own, proof of thine own sacrifice of body and spirit. Be thou awake or hidden in sweet slumber. Joyous shall thou be to serve, even when flesh has rotted away and bone turned to dust. So thou shall serve. This door gives me divine water. Hey there. Siphon your soul. That's divine water on the side of the store too. Or is that that's only a new game? How dare this game? Well, it seems as though this game has definitely locks you out of certain things. But it's mostly just the smaller ones. The bigger ones, you actually still can get. So, like, in here should be a Shriveled Burr Age. Yeah, it's right there. With a document. Then we have an antique comb. And you just from the shrine. And I can bring this door open. Then there should be a in place where you find the Emma's subsequent run-throughs. Another Shriveled Burr Age in here. And an Inari Sushi, but the Inari Sushi may be, yeah, new game only. Ah, right here. It's the antique comb. Then are these all new game? New game, new game, new game plus. So there's a Higashi in the corner up here. And an antique comb, wow. New game, new game, new game plus is a K2T up in that corner. Alright, let me go back this way. Let me enshrine all this because this is at least 1,000. So 2430, yeah, you get a lot in this area. And then there's a Kutu T. Ugh, bless me. Yeah, I said it. Too massive. There's a Kutu T up there. And yeah, okay, cool. Thank you for smacking me. Thank you. All right, so that should be basically everything. There is one dried carcass that I can go pick up. So let me go pick that up. That'll bring me to 2730. And that's this way. This way, down here. Not through that room, but we go all the way down here. Open this. Go in here. To here, and there should be a shriveled carcass. Yep, dried carcass. Now, is that true for the other one as well? Oh yeah, there is. A shriveled bird age. Antique comb. I got that one already. How do I get those ones? Get the mask. This one I get the seal on me, so I can open up the seal doors. Oh, okay. I actually do think I gotta walk those ways. Which isn't bad, but at the same time, like, I mean, for 800, which basically is like a whole nother 1,000, if you think about it, you know, from what I'm grabbing here, I mean, it's worth it. 1,000 faith is a good amount of faith. That's an entire Omamori right there. So I walk back to this. I enshrine these. I save my progress. Then I walk up this way, through this door. Then through this door. I can follow these stairs up. Oh, you thought you were going to attack me? Yeah, how about that? Give me a second. So, heal me. Heal me. No, you can walk this way. And we're basically at the end here. Oh, I'm just walking backwards. Should be like a shriveled barrage. Yep, there we go.
It's so majestic, this place.
Let me walk around here. Now I'm in this room. This room should have dried carcass. New game, new game, new game, new game, new game. That's everything that this area should have for me, is that dried carcass. I do like that the higher end items are still very much worth money, worth faith. And then I can go this way. record my or enshrine my 2 items, which is 700. Again, like that's a lot. Save. Feels over like if you could like manage to like trick the game somehow. Into constantly giving you get smacked, get patty whacked. Go ahead, give a dog a bone. Give a dog a bone. I dare ya. Get knick-knack patty whacked. We can go in here, and this should give us an antique comb. Yep, antique comb. And then we can finish this out. Turning around and going this way. And leaving. Then we can hand it in, get 3 Omomoris, save, and then go for the boss. If it wasn't just for like how much faith you can get here, man, I would not have done all that. But you can get so much faith. Like, I could probably level up all these sanities. Let me check to see, do I have the correct items for, do I have the correct Omamori already for silent for New Game Plus Plus? If I don't, then I will try. Okay, so I have the rabbit. I have the boar, so that's 2 out of 5. I have. Do I have the beetle? I do not have the beetle. I don't think I have the serpent. And I don't have the suzerain. Oh, I do have the suzerain. So I have the serpent and the beetle are the 2 that I don't have. So I think I'm gonna draw the Omamori. Crab. Otter. Willow. I'm going to go to the title screen and retry. This is why I like, fast loading games. Oh no, it just gives me those 3? Okay. Nothing I could do. Yeah, because I do need those 2 for New Game Plus Plus. So I'll just keep drawing Omomoris. I don't think Sanity is something I need as much. But let me look how many Omomoris do I already have. All purchasable ones. $23 can be upgraded. So 300, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So that's 7. And then I need to do 20,000 more. Oh man, I'm probably nowhere close. I probably only spent like an additional 5,000, so probably an additional 5. Oh man. So yeah, you need to spend 20,200 faith to get all the Omomoris. So you're spending a lot of faith. I wish enemies in the game dropped faith for you. It was another type of currency in the game, but it's not. So, does kind of suck.
You
No, I don't really think
are
I need
breathtaking, Hinako.
anything. So let me just save. Oh, you know what? I could have just walked into this one. I could walk in between them. Just be like, oh, which one am I going to get? So let me do that. It could just be based off of the save rather than an RNG manipulator. If I go in here, I'm going to draw the Omomoris. Willow. That's a different one. Crab. Otter. Okay, so the 3 just in the opposite order.
You are breathtaking, Hinako.
I'll take the first aid kit. I don't think there's anything else for me to take.
Let us
So,
proceed.
just continue into this boss battle, which is against Sakuko, I believe, or Rinko.
Behold, the
it's
others are
against Rinko.
celebrating us.
Which, you know, would have liked it to have like a different Omamori. But does endgame Omamori matter more than my max sanity, in my opinion? So that's why I'm focusing on trying to get those Omamori rather than trying to upgrade my character. Because stamina and health were 2 big upgrades that I felt as though were worthwhile. And then now I need the Omamori.
I wish you all the best in your new life.
So that's how it's got to go. This will be the last chapter for tonight too. So we'll get the next 2 endings on Friday. I can skip this.
You knew, however, and you kept deceiving me. I hate you with every fiber of my being.
I never wanted this. I never wanted to see you like this, Rinko.
I was such an idiot. You had me fooled the whole time.
I didn't fool you about anything.
Smack her. They do heal me when I do it.
Whether or not you're happy is up to you!
Use advantage.
You deserve any of this
Smackaroo.
abuse! If you want to be happy, work for it! Change your face!
Smackaroody. Smackaroony. Smackaroonied. Exactly. Get smackaroonied. It's gonna be so much difficult on higher difficulties. New cutscene. Hello.
Hinako?
Oh, it's because I got the brooch.
Mom?
Please come home. Dinner's ready for you.
Where's my sister?
Hinako, are you ready? Will you kill or will you be killed?
Junko?
Choose death, Hinako.
Interesting. Choose that.
Why? Does everyone do this? Is everyone a killer? Did you kill too?
Of course. I killed everyone. Father, mother, even you, my precious little sister. I killed my friends as well. Every one of them.
Interesting.
I don't want to die.
You know how dreadful it sounds to hear you say that today, don't you?
Of course.
I've already told you countless times. This will be the last time I repeat myself. You must decide your future. Today, however, such a decision will come at a great price. Though that cost is only if you survive. If you calmly accept your demise, you won't have to pay the price. Your sister only wants for you to be happy.
Junko!
Okay, yeah. Alright, Junko. Yeah, I wish to only be happy too.
Shoo. Rinko.
make your way down the mountain and head to the Shimizu residence. So the only thing I want to do is I want to get to a save point.
It's like you said, Junko.
That's the main thing I need to get
I'm
to.
running
I
out
need to
of
get to a
time.
save point.
Hang on, you two. I'm coming for you.
So if I can go back this way. Not sure if I necessarily can. Or at least want to get up to the save point. It's right there. Alright, so I'm able to get up here. And I can record my progress. But with that, guys, we have done, I think, like four chapters. I think 4. But we've done 4 chapters. So we'll call it for the night. Streaming for 3 hours. Wow. And then we'll pick it back up on Friday to finish it out. So I will see you guys on Friday to finish this out. All right. Have a good night.